While I believe that this motion is unnecessary, I am willing to accept the gentleman's motion as it does address some important issues that will be considered by the conferees. As we move forward, I expect the ranking member and myself to work together to negotiate these issues, and therefore today I can accept this motion. First, if approved, the motion would express the House's support for funding for the COPS program within the Department of Justice. While local law enforcement is primarily a state and local responsibility, there is strong bipartisan support for a variety of federal programs that help first responders, including the COPS program for state and local police. The Commerce Justice Science Bill has historically included a range of programs to strengthen local law enforcement, including burn grants, state criminal alien assistance, juvenile accountability, programs to combat violence against women, and COPS programs. COPS has not only supported hiring and rehiring of new officers, but also has allowed local police departments to modernize their technology and to address the enforcement and cleanup challenges of the meth epidemic. However, we must make these funding decisions very carefully to avoid adverse impacts. State and local budgets are often incapable of sustaining new first responder positions when federal money runs out, and this risk is especially high given the current economic challenges in our local communities. Second, this motion encourages the conferees to support funding for the Highway Emergency Relief Program, commonly referred to as the ER program. This program is authorized and provides states with funds to repair eligible roads damaged by disasters and catastrophic events. This program was created to rebuild after disasters and get businesses and everyday life back up and running. Unfortunately, in 2011, the total amount of eligible disaster-stricken roads exceeded the level of available ER funds. It's important that we now provide the appropriate level of funding to ensure that states and communities receive the legitimate assistance that they are relying upon. So, Mr. Speaker, again, while I don't think this motion is necessary, I will accept it and look forward to working with both sides on these important issues to come up with a satisfactory solution.
Will the gentleman yield?
I yield.
I want to commend the chairman for his commitment this year to return to regular order. I wish we could have finished all 12 bills, but we at least got 6 of them done. And I just want to thank him and his staff and the staff of the minority for working together in a collegial way. I think it's important for the American people to know that the Appropriations Committee here is working together on a bipartisan basis. Now, we may have differences on economic theory and everything else, but we are committed to getting these bills passed and bringing as many as we can to the floor. I hope that next year we can start a little earlier and get the budget resolution and move these bills. I would love to see us in the second session of this Congress get all 12 bills to the floor where the members can offer their amendments. I think that still should be our goal and objective.
Well, I thank the gentleman for those words, and he is exactly right. He and I started out this year, both new to our job on the committee, but we determined and agreed with each other and committed to each other that we would work together to try to restore the regular order that used to prevail on these appropriations bills, where we had heated debate, but collegial debate, and realizing that we have to finally come to some agreement on these bills that keep the government going. We don't have the luxury of failing. And the gentleman has been a great partner in this work all year long, and I look forward to the rest of the work. Now, on this year's bills, the 012 bills that we're working on now, it's my hope and ambition, I know you share this with me, that we finish these bills before the end of the calendar year this year.